wrestling sauce. Tony Khan has a major announcement.
Oh my God!
You can't forget Baron Corbin retired Kurt Angle. Zero bar. I can't stop eating zero bars. Shane McMahon, sweaty asshole.
I'll tell you what, I was #1 fan.
Wrestling sauce. Oh my.
Don't be farting. The farts be stinking. I don't like the farts. The farts be stinking. I don't like farts. The farts be stinking. I don't like farts. The farts be stinking. Stop farting in my room. Stop farting in my room, Jake. Don't like it when you fart in my room. It smells.
Pro Wrestling Sauce. With Jacob and Josh. Pro Wrestling Sauce. Pro Wrestling.
Ooh, me, 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 me. All right, we're in here. Let me open up the soundboard. We're in here. Pro Wrestling Sauce. Jacob and Josh. Josh here tonight. Just Josh night. Just Josh month. Let's be honest. Just Josh month. Here on the Sauce. The month of January is Jakeless. No Jake on the stool beside me here this evening. He is at work this month. His work schedule is lined up. I've explained it on the past couple programs. Yeah. You know, you get the gist. But he's probably in the chat, but he's at work, so let's cut him a break here. Let's give him a little break. But welcome to Pro Wrestling Sauce. I am Josh O'Leary. As you see down there are Twitter handles down there at the bottom. We're live here every Wednesday at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time on Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. And we've got the backup log. The backup log of all the Pro Wrestling Sauce episodes in the playlist and on audio like Spotify, Apple, Amazon. I upload them as soon as I can after we're done being live here. Speaking of which, I did not forget to hit the record button tonight. Did not forget to hit the record button. So, yeah, we're on our way. Let's go. Let's dive right into it. Let's dive right into it. Anybody? Oh, small boy. There he is. Jacob in the chat. How's everybody doing tonight? It doesn't sound right without that. How's everybody doing? We should just get that as a sound. How's everybody doing tonight? Throw that away. How is everybody doing tonight, though? Is everybody doing good? Everybody's doing dandy? What do you play to feel good here? Let's see. This is what I play to feel good. Then I hit you with one of these. I'm just getting goofy. Let's get into it here. What do we want to start with here? I've got a few segments. I got a little bit of a docket, a little bit of a small docket for you here tonight. I did not prepare anything large and in charge here tonight. Last week, Justin Valencia stopped by. Audio. He called in, and it was a fantastic conversation. We went long. We were just talking about fast food and Arby's and White Castle and all sorts of good food and all sorts of good wrestling as well. We were talking a lot of wrestling, and if you like conversations like that, you should go back and check out the Justin Valencia episode, XBRAND Wrestling. That was just last week. Check that episode out. But no call-ins right now, as far as I know. No call-ins. I'm set up though. Set up for a call-in. If anybody wants to call in, feel free. If you have the hotline number, feel free. It's a private hotline. Private hotlines here on the sauce, okay? We don't play around with that. You know where to get it. Well, let's dive right into it, okay? Because I unfortunately tuned into the end of AEW. That's right. All Elite Wrestling. I tuned in to the finale of this Dynamite episode tonight, and my goodness. I can only imagine like the rant Jim Cornette is going to go on about Hook versus Samoa Joe. Like, my goodness. What a goofy match. Like, this match was so goofy. Like, Joe should be like, it went way too long. It was too much kick out, and I don't know, just bleh. Meh. Like, it's like if Jacob was here, he'd be like, AEW stinks. It's the worst. Like, but I'm not saying they stink and they're the worst. Okay, I'm not gonna say that I'm not like a hater. Okay, there's so many people online that are just like, oh, you either like AEW. Like, I really want to like AEW, but I want to see something a little bit different than Hook versus Samoa. I don't know. That's not my cup of tea. What I saw tonight was not my cup of tea. I really thought I was tuning it because I liked Hook. And then all of a sudden I saw him next to Samoa Joe, and I was like, this is stupid. This is dumb as shit. Why are we booking this match, Tony? What's going on? Get your shit together, Tone Zone. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that booking, but I wouldn't have been me who would have put together that match. I thought a lot of the spots were goofy. I don't want to sit here and break down the match. I watched the whole thing, and Samoa Joe was good. He was funny. I mean, Hook was good. He got his ass kicked, and he was just kicking out of like a lot of ass kickings, and that to me was just, nah, not my cup of tea. Where is it?
Whack.
That's what it was. No good. But that's all I saw of it. Actually, no, I did see a little bit more. I tuned in earlier, and then I tuned immediately out for some reason. Forgot what I was seeing, but I was like, no, I'm not watching this right now. I'll watch Hook versus Joe because I was excited about that. I really wanted to see Hook versus Joe, but that's a disappointment though. That's your AEW segment for the night. I love how we're on after Dynamite, and we do not talk AEW. Like, we just don't do it. Like, something, speaking of don't doing, something that I don't do, and that I normally would never, ever in my life consider doing, especially, you can ask Jacob, back in the day, I was a TNA hater. I couldn't stand TNA. I was like, get out of here with that trash, garbage, backyard, ICP wrestling, okay? Nobody wants any of that. It's foul, and we're tired of smelling it. But nowadays, my tune has changed. My tune has changed. And it didn't change until they became TNA again, which is really funny because, like, Impact was okay. I mean, they had some brief times where I was like, oh, I'm going to watch Impact. I remember it was on like, when it was on Pop TV for some reason, I was watching it. But it's only because I had Pop TV for free. It was free. and it's no longer free, Pop TV. But yeah, I was tuning into Impact then, and then now they're TNA. And then, of course, we've had the resurgence of according to him, the most wanted man in wrestling. Mr. Nick Nemeth, Mr. Dolph Ziggler, who went out there and straight up Money in the Bank cash-in screamed with his TNA shirt on. That makes it sound kind of goofy, doesn't it? Yeah, I was excited for it. I mean, I'm glad he didn't. You know what's funny is I saw so many people. I'm glad he didn't sign with AEW, and they're right. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm real glad because it's just over congested over there. There's too much going on. Really, this made me want to tune in and see what the hell's going to happen over there. What's going to happen with Dolph popping up over there? You know, we also had the Dana Brooke coming back over there. Forget what they're calling her. They're calling her like Eve Olive Oil or something. I don't know what the fuck her name is. Eve the Olive Oil. Something like that. What are they calling her? I didn't check the audio. Jake, we sound okay? You're in the chat. Tell me if we sound okay. Jake, if you can hear this fart, tell me we sound good. Okay. If you could hear that, tell me we sound good. I know you can hear a fart from a mile away. So, Lord knows you can't smell them. You're immune. You just stew in them all day. So Lord knows you can't smell them anymore. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler, TNA. Do I like it? Yes. Do I support it? Yes. Am I gonna check out his next couple matches there? Yeah, 100%. May even check out a pay-per-view. Like it looked pretty cool. It looked pretty fun. You can really hear the ring. You notice the ring is loud, boy. And then Dolph Ziggler's over there, super kicking people. I'm in. Moose, maybe not so much. Maybe Dolph Ziggler versus Moose. Let's get that. I feel like we're gonna have to have some matches that lead to that for some reason. I feel like we should get that the hell out of the way. We put the strap on the former WWE champion, just like TNA would. Let's do that again. Let's get the ball rolling because I don't know who said it on Twitter. I saw a tweet maybe of some sort. I saw here's an article that I saw, but I saw them saying that TNA is okay with being, second place, like second to WWE. Like you're not gonna be able to compete with WWE. They're okay with it. They embrace it. They, move forward with it. And honestly, it makes them sicker. AEW is always trying to compete with it. Tony Khan's always name dropping them, and so you're not seeing TNA doing any of that shit. Like, what is going on over there at AEW? And I'm just seeing a lot of shade being thrown AEW's way. Like, let's be honest, a lot of shade being thrown over that way. So, with all the shade being thrown over at AEW, here on Pro Wrestling Sauce for the first time ever, and you can go back and listen to my history of talking about TNA. Okay, it's all there in the file on the Pro Wrestling Sauce podcast, available on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, whatever the fuck's around nowadays. You can go back and listen to my history. I did not like TNA. I mean, I still kind of like, do I have to? But it's not because of Dolph. I know Dolph's I have a long history of saying Dolph's one of my favorites too, but it's not because of him. It's honestly, they've been picking up ever since, just slowly, slow roll, slowly kind of sinking their fangs into the on the line fans of AEW, WWE, you know, especially the nostalgic fans who remember the days of WWE, TNA, like that whole thing going on. Like that seems I don't know, just a little more representable right now for some reason. Did I even say that right? I said it a second time, and I don't think I said it right still. All right. Well, congratulations. Seth. Jacob chimes in and says Seth. He can't type much. He's at work. What about Seth? You just say Seth? You just want me to move on from TNA? Jake, I'm talking about your favorite subject over here, okay? TNA wrestling. Total nonstop action. Okay? TNA NWA wrestling. Global Force. Okay, Jeff Jarrett. Sting, Joker. Come on, Jake. It's your favorite, dude. Beer money, Jake. Ugh. Gross, dude. Ugh. Everything about TNA back in the day is pretty gross. I do like, who's the guy on YouTube that does that, like, recaps TNA? That dude's funny as shit. It's like Marky D, I think. I haven't watched him in a while, but dude, so funny, dude. He's like does like the ring. He calls the Hulk the Hawk, and it's like it's the Ring of the Hawk, and he tracks every match that ever happened in TNA. Like that, he'll cover like Sting's entire TNA run or like Abyss's entire TNA run. It's so fucking funny. Check it out, dude. If I didn't think I'd get flagged, I'd check out one of his videos right now. You know, like I don't think I would get flagged, but maybe we'll put that one in the chamber. We'll see. We'll test that one out. Maybe put that one in the chamber. But check out Marky D, dude. It's funny stuff. Forget what his name is on YouTube. I'll have to fucking find it, but. We'll move on from the TNA talk, I guess. Jake doesn't want it. He's not here tonight, but somehow he's in charge of how the docket goes. All right. Let's see what we got here, guys. What do we got? I got some old stuff on here. I'm going to have to minimize that camera there. Let's see what we got here. All right, yeah. What do you guys want to start with first? Jake, you said... Oh, Jake said Seth. He wants to start with Seth first. Well, you know what? You know what, dude? We're just going to get right into it, okay? We're going to go to the reaction screen. Okay, we're going to go to the reaction screen. Where is it? There it is. Here we go. And oh my goodness. It is our Raw recap with Bleacher Report and their website. That's right. And Jake, what does this say? What does this say right here? Oh my goodness, Jake. Who is this a picture of? I can't believe it. We got to go right back. We got to go right back because you know what time it is. You know what time it is, guys. Let's get the music. Let's get the music. Where is it? There we go. The Cody Rhodes moment of the week. Presented by Pete Carroll. Whoa. Pete Carroll. Wow. So, last week we had a photo, not Jason Alexander, but a photo of Jason Alexander playing a GameCube sponsoring the show. And now this week, holy fuck. This week, what do we have? Pete Carroll sponsoring the show. I can't believe it, honestly, quite honestly. Am I running out of ideas? Am I just filling air here with these sponsorships? What's going on? What is this? Why am I goofing so hard, dude? I'm just being extra zany tonight. But no, tonight is sponsored by Pete Carroll, okay? Jokes on you, dipshit, okay? Tonight's sponsored by Pete Carroll. Okay, all he is an advisor now. Okay, he's not held down by a big time head coaching contract. So he was able to put his name out there, and he wanted to be sponsored by the Sauce. He knows a lot of intelligent people watch the Sauce. A lot of football fans probably watch the Sauce. A lot of sports fans. And tonight's Cody Rhodes Moment of the Week is presented by Pete Carroll. And what is the moment of the week? It's Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre's promos. Back and forth. Okay, they're a little back and forth there. I personally thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. I thought Cody did well. I thought Drew did very well. I think Drew has been doing really well on the mic, especially he's stepped it up a bunch. I mean, 2/3 here of 3MB have done fantastic on the mic recently, and Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre, and I'm very impressed. It impresses me. I haven't seen that in WWE. I saw a little bit of it from Drew back in, like you mentioned in his promo with Cody Rhodes back in the WCPW days when they had their last. I believe it was WCPW because I remember watching it. I was big into the what culture pro wrestling on YouTube, and Cody versus Drew was so good on there, and I remember, Cody winning. I remember he had like the brown hair, and he was like, Jake, oh my God, Jakob, if you're in the chat, Cody, I'm pretty sure when he wrestled Drew, he was the Global Force Next Gen champion or some shit. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Jake, but I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. But yeah, this was a good promo. I thought this was really, really good. You can't see it here, but I'm going to read what Bleacher Report had to say about this. And this article, of course, let's go see who this article was written by. It was written by Eric Beeston. And I'm going to read what he wrote and see if I agree with it or not. He said, WWE continued to present stories for fans, blah, 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 blah. He didn't say the blah, blah, blah part. I did that. Rhodes called out the Scot for his bitterness and asked him who won their last match years ago on the Indies, leaving McIntyre speechless. Yeah, their promos back and forth were good. And then this was a great segment that established background between them, kept alive the narrative that Rhodes was responsible for bringing Jey Uso to Raw, with McIntyre suggesting that he was simply keeping his enemies closer. He gave the fans another thread to invest in come the Royal Rumble on January 27th. Yeah. A+. They gave it an A+. They gave it a grade. A+. They say we have a brand new Raw set. Oh, a brand new Raw set. Speaking of the brand new Raw set, Yeah, that's not a brand new Raw set. That is not a new set. Unfortunately, that is a makeshift set that they kind of just like built. That the team over there at WWE just built in time because they were a lot of their trucks and stuff were trapped in the snow, the weather that was going on, and they couldn't get a lot of their equipment there. So they had the makeshift set, and they still put on a fantastic show. And be quite honest, I thought that set looked really, really, really good. I thought it looked smooth. I just liked the crispiness, the simplicity of it. I liked how the pyro was still able to go off like in front of it for Drew, like the fire and stuff. Like everything looked like really cool. I liked it. I know it's not a set that's sticking around forever, but I really liked it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think in the chat. All right. Well, yeah. That's what Bleacher Report said about it. Yeah, Cody Rhodes, with his typical taglines like, I'm thankful for my second chances. You're just complaining about yours. Shut up, bitch. That's what Drew should have said. WWE loves dropping the B word. He should have just been like, shut up, bitch. All right. Well, yeah, that was the beginning of Raw, which kicks off our first segment. So that was the Cody Rhodes moment of the week. Special thank you to former Seahawks head coach, Super Bowl champion Pete Carroll for sponsoring the Cody Rhodes moment of the week this week. Thanks, Pete. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Pete. All right. Well, that was the Cody Rhodes moment of the week, guys. Hope everybody liked it. Let's get a round of applause. Do we have that? All right. Fantastic. Yo, where's the clip? Hold on one second. We're going to open up something else real quick because I want to find the clip of Grayson Waller going off on a interviewer, a daytime interviewer. Let's see what we get here. I know some. Oh yeah, here we go. This is disrespectful. Oh wait, hold on. Whoa, hold on. What's going on here? Where's the original clip? I know there's a clip of Grayson Waller. Let's see if we can find it here. Stupid ads, guys. Here we go. Here's some of the clip. Let's see if we can let's go to the reaction screen. There we go. And we're going to play some of this.
LA, can you give us one of your signature finishing moves?
Can I give you one?
Yeah, can you, like...
Can you give me one?
Not me!
I'll just be over
But
here.
can you show us one of your moves?
No, I think it
Like in the
actually just
studio?
showed on the screen there. If I
Yeah.
do that, it's not going to be a
Well,
good
maybe
day for
someone in
anybody.
like our floor manager, maybe he seems
Well,
available.
actually, our floor manager's leaving this week.
Yeah.
And he's sort of,
Yeah.
I don't know if...
That's not for me. You want to go ahead and take this one?
Look,
Look at this dumb shit. What is...
you.
Oh my god! First of all, dude, look how fucking tight this dude's shorts are. Do you see this, guys? Look at this. His butt is bugging out, dude. It's tight, dude. He probably gets ingrown hairs in there and stuff. It's too tight. Too tight of a butt there. What's going on there? Let's back up.
Yeah.
and he's sort of,
Yeah.
I don't know if...
That's not
Well,
for
he
me.
comes
You
in
wanna
with the
go ahead and
thumb.
take this one?
Okay.
Look,
Trying to show off the muscle. I see him.
Uh-oh.
Then he starts doing this little
understand, like, if
playful
I come over there
jab
right now, we're gonna have the
shit.
police here, 'cause I'm not gonna get.
Okay, and second off, the fuck is that sock length? What the fuck is that? This right here. Are we seeing this right here? The sock length on this man? Like, Grayson Waller had every right to go up and just attack this man, okay? He should have bit him in the fucking leg. Okay? He should have taken that walkie-talkie and been like, breaker 19, call 911 because this man has a bite taken out of his fucking leg. Oh my god, dude. First WWE event in Australia since 2018 will feature fighters like Logan Paul. That's the fucking headline they put on there when they have LA Knight and Grayson Waller on screen. And then they're like, hey, go ahead and put one of our mates over here in a move. Put him in a move. Oh, put him in a little Crocodile Dundee lock. You know? That's terrible. Terrible. Yeah, no, fuck this. Fuck this guy. This guy's stupid, and I'm glad Grayson's about to just, destroy him. Dude, he should have hit him with one of them slaps back in the day, like Roddy Piper used to do. You know, but he didn't. He refrained. LA Knight is... Let's check it
Give you
out.
some fake punch. Like, I'm gonna punch you
He's
straight in the
laughing
jaw.
already. He knows what's
The
coming, I
actual
feel like.
disrespect that you're not even talking to me. No, you want to talk to me like this ain't real? Don't act all tough, lad. Don't act all tough. Like,
Get in the middle of this. You kick
don't
back.
know whether
You
we
kick
should.
back. Get him out of there.
around with
You
that.
get out of there. You get out. I'm so sorry. No, don't let him do that.
You guys come here trying to disrespect us. Are you kidding me?
I'm not disrespecting you.
You're all right, lad. No, we love you. Also, no, yeah.
What? She got away with it? Hell no. Come at her too.
Hey, you get out of here. You take that track short. You get out. I won't have these guests disrespected like that, Mitch. You get out.
Get out of here.
Now, can you wrap this up?
Hold your pants tight. Okay, thank you very much.
Got some gigs for you,
gentlemen,
mate.
coming in.
I'm not entirely sure if this was a work or not, but let's assume this is
Oh.
legit. If that
What? Mine's okay. Is everything good on the internet side? Let's see. Are we all right? Waller rules. David Hart Smith. What the hell are you saying David Hart Smith right now, Jake? What? What are you even saying? All right. Anything else? This is
that's the
somebody's
case,
video.
I gotta
here.
say that I love this from Grayson Waller. Reporters and talk show hosts disrespect this sport, and wrestlers have done similar things. Heck, there's even worse things that's been done. To
Oh
these
yeah, there's Sid
reporters.
Vicious slapping
But if this
somebody.
is a work, then this was.
I don't want to hear this dude talk. Yeah, dude. What is this? Charlotte Flair's not human? What do you mean, dude? She's just doing some leg stretches, bro. What? Rehab is going great. Wait, what? Oh, so it's just an update. Okay. I thought this was about Grayson Waller, but they threw some extra bits in there, it seems. Okay. Look at this. Look at Solomonster's thumbnail tonight. Is Hook ready to shock the world? Fuck no, dude. What? No. He's not ready to shock the world, man. Hook. Did you say, oh my God. He's ready to kick out of a bunch of shit and put on a goofy ass match in AEW. That's what he's ready to do. Okay? And have his dad sit on commentary and put him over. That's what he's ready to do. Okay. That was a goofy match. It was just goofy. It was stupid. Samoa Joe could fucking squash him like an ant. Okay? He's going to come in like Hopper and flick Hook away. Okay? Bug's Life reference. Garbage, dude. As Jake would say. You know, AEW was real TNA tonight. TNA was real. That's not. We got to find a different word. I got to find a different insult. That's not a good insult anymore. AEW is like TNA. TNA. It's like WWE, New Japan, and I mean, is New Japan there? I feel like New Japan's like maybe a step below. Dude, TNA is somehow like risen above the ranks. Like the fuck's going on here with TNA? Something has happened. Bad news for Seth Rollins. Something with the knee. Something going on there. Let me click that just for a second. What is this? An ad? It's out of here. Oh wait, I saw this. Jake said something about Seth Rollins being injured. I think it's. I think if he doesn't need to wrestle Bronson Reed or whoever the fuck at the Royal Rumble. Okay, let's keep Seth nice and healthy, and keep him rested as well as possible until WrestleMania, so he can go up against CM Punk like he's supposed to. And let's do that. Let's do that. Let's stop using the shit out of him every fucking week. I know they want to be fighting champions and on TV every week or whatever, but they don't got to go out there and kill themselves every week. You know, sometimes I just need a promo. You know, I know they got to do the live shows and stuff like that, but you know, let's hold off some of that for Seth until Mania. You know, maybe Mania season's coming around. Seth doesn't need to be used as much. You know, I know he wants to perform. It's hard. It's the FOMO. I'm going to miss Royal Rumble. I'm not on the pay-per-view. Dude, the championship matches at Royal Rumble are usually throw away anyway. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Not me. Not me. What else we got? I smell something. Jake, are you in the chat, dude? Can you smell anything from the chat? You're the only one over there tonight. What's going on? Nobody wanted to come back. You know, no Justin Valencia. No one's coming back. People just want to hear Justin talk. Maybe I should have him on every fucking week. What is this? I do smell something though. Stink. P.U. Okay? Who stinks? Who stinks this week? Here you go, Jake. You're here. You're right there on the show. Who stinks this week, Jake? Can you take a guess at who stinks? I bet you can't. Bet you can't figure it out. I'll tell you who stinks. It's Akira Tozawa. Oh, but you weren't expecting that. That's right. The downfall and the blunderous downfall here of Alpha Academy. I do not understand just the rapid decline here, making it just going back to full-blown comedy after the Chad Gable story. I do not understand that. I think Chad Gable deserves a lot better. I think maybe he should break away from this group. Maybe Alpha Academy. Yeah, I mean, I know it's his group and he's the teacher or whatever, but let's break away. These three can stay a trio and still be goofy and funny and maybe get a different name. Otis, Tozawa, and Maxine. They can all be something else. Let's get Chad Gable on a roll here. I know Gunther is on a different path. He's probably going to be going up against Brock at WrestleMania. That's my prediction here. I think Gunther will be facing Brock. I think, though, that Chad Gable could be down the line to face Gunther at some point. But I think we should get him in a more serious position. I think to be set up for that, he needs to be a little more serious for a little bit longer period of time. And let's move him away from that. This match against Ivar that Akira Tozawa had, gosh, I almost considered, I don't have a honk shoe this week, but I almost considered putting it in honk shoe. I almost considered putting Akira Tozawa straight into the honk shoe lane because I was kind of like, But I feel like he's a little more stinky. He was kind of there's the odors coming off of Kira Tozawa this week that went into my nose, and I was like, and I was almost asleep, and then I was like, what's that smell? And then I realized something stinks. It's Akira. I love Akira Tozawa. Like, I love him. I love this whole group. Maxine's probably my least favorite. If I were to do a tier list, she'd be on the bottom. But, I like this group. I think that they're very good and got potential. And I think all three of the guys have potential as singles. For what I saw from Maxine in that one match, she needs some work. Okay, she needs some work, and that's exactly why they've been holding off on Bianca Belair. And Jade Cargill, that match. Jake was talking about it, and like, oh, that's going to be at WrestleMania. No, that is not going to be at WrestleMania. Jade Cargill has been seen by just us Twitter wrestling fans, okay? She was shown briefly on like a NXT pay-per-view and like once on SmackDown or some shit. Like, dude, she's not. Absolutely not. She is not coming in. No one's going to know who she is. Let's get her right. They showed that she's signed, she's training, and they're doing things a little bit differently now. Like, when they sign people, that doesn't mean they're automatically coming in. Now, I feel like when they sign them, you know they're there, but then you'll almost forget about it, and then they'll pop up when they're ready. And Jade Cargill, from what I've heard, is not ready. If we go back and watch her AEW run, plenty of those matches will solidify those findings. And yeah, I agree. Jade Cargill not ready. She will be ready though. I'm a Jade Cargill fan. I think she is awesome. I think her physique is awesome. She's like an action figure. She can go out there and straight up do some power moves and destroy some people, and I will be into that. Okay, I think that's a reasonable opponent for Rhea Ripley. I think that's someone like that is who we need to get in the ring with Rhea Ripley, because she's just floundering here, going between opponents. The only person people can ever think of to do anything is Becky Lynch, and she just does the same thing every time she comes out. My God, put me to sleep every week. If I was to have a put me to sleep every week segment on this show, it would be Becky Lynch. Oh, I'm the man. Oh. And it's like the same moves. In ring, even worse. A Becky Lynch match. My God. None of those are good. Like, how does anybody... Becky Lynch... Like, the ones that are good are versus. It's like the triple threats or whatever else the fuck is going on. I'm not a fan over here. Too much of her, too. Like, they can't think of nothing with the women. And it pisses me off. It's annoying. There's so much they could do over there. I mean, I'm glad Io Sky's been champion for a long time, but my goodness. I'm kind of telling you right now, all the smells I've been smelling from WWE this week, okay? All the little stinkies. They've had lots of stinkies this week, but Tozawa was the stinkiest this week. His match, I'm surprised it wasn't Ivar and Sarah Logan. Surprised it wasn't those two. Or Valhalla, my bad. I saw that Vince Russo tweeted, he was like, Valhalla should stop shaving her armpits or something. People were like pissed at Vince Russo, and I was like, that's a fucking great idea. She should look crazy. Really throw some people, oh my God, she doesn't shave her armpits. That would be great. Oh, man. Oh, he's unhinged. My God. Vince Russo. A brain for television. Like, this dude doesn't have a brain for TV. He's got a brain for wrestling. He's got a brain for TV. And that 100% would get her react. I mean, that would do nothing for her wrestling career except make her, hated. And, which is really funny because they're just like, we hate you. Armpit hair. That's the funniest shit, dude. Vince Russo is a genius again now for doing that. I'm kidding. Vince Russo is a dumb, dude. Total dumb. Total old man. But a brilliant old man, probably, when it comes to pitching reality television. Pitching stuff that's just wild bonkers, flavor of love style. But I thought that was a really funny tweet. I thought people getting upset about it made it funnier for some reason. Armpit hair? Are you fucking kidding me? Ah. The Viking Raiders have that girl that has armpit hair. That's so fucking funny to me. I don't know why. Well, that's who stinks. We had Cody Rhodes moment of the week. Don't forget, everybody, we've got a TikTok. Okay, we do have a TikTok. It's at Slipperhouse Extra Extra. I try to put funny clips on there and stuff. Just go follow it. Do us a favor, follow it if you're over there on TikTok. You know, and let's have Nick Aldis come in and remind you to subscribe right here. We're live every Wednesday at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on SlipperhouseExtraExtra.com, the Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. You can come into the chat and chat it up with me. I will respond eventually. I mean, I read the chats. You know, we're not blowing up or anything. I'll be reading the chats, and we can talk wrestling. You can throw some questions my way, and I'll give you the answers. Jacob's usually here, like I said, but he this month just schedule lined up with work, and he that's actually a live stream of him driving on the interstate behind me. He's a truck driver. He's driving all the way to Quebec, Canada right now to deliver some eggs. No, that's not it's not Jake, but his work schedule did not permit him to be here for the month of January, because every freaking Wednesday he's having to work. And I was like, I'm not going to change up the schedule, because I'm going to have to change up the schedule here soon anyway. Well, not really change it up. We're just going to be doing double trouble, okay? Double trouble here on the Pro Wrestling Sauce. You're going to be getting a nice little dose, okay? Nice little dose. Double dose of me and Jacob this week, or this coming week. We have the Royal Rumble on the, what is it, the 27th, correct? When's the Royal Rumble? When is the Royal Rumble? Let's see. I forget. I thought it was the 27th, and now I'm like having a brain fart here. Royal Rumble 2024. Yeah, 27th. Yeah, it's the 27th. There's also a local wrestling show on the 27th that I would love to go to, dude. It'd be so much fun, but I feel like it's gonna interfere with this Royal Rumble, and I can't have that happen. I'll have to check it out, one of their shows next month. And I don't want to give them a shout out quite yet until I go and check out the program. Okay, so yeah, the week of the 27th. So next week we're gonna be here at our regular time. Okay, we're gonna be here right here Wednesday. I'll be here. Jacob probably not. He will not be here. And sad news, everyone. Sad news. Jacob will not be here for the Royal Rumble. Even sadder news. Let's get it out of the way. Jacob will not be here for WrestleMania. That's right. Night 1 or night 2, I don't think. I don't think he's going to make either fucking one. Which sucks. It really fucking sucks. But every year we like to do the live reactions, the live stream. We haven't always done it for the Royal Rumble. We've done it a couple times for the Rumble. And we do it for WrestleMania. And we're going to continue that tradition this year. And I'm going to keep the live stream going. So we will be doing live reactions to the Royal Rumble and to WrestleMania this year. So on the 27th, on Saturday the 27th coming up, that we will be doing live reactions right here. I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just a live stream. It's just a live stream of me watching the Rumble. Everybody, Lori will be there. It'll be on the television, and we'll be watching. Leo will probably be running around. It'll be a good time. Jacob will probably be in the chat as much as he can, but he'll probably be streaming the show, I believe, on his phone. So I don't know how much he'll actually be in the chat. But that is a programming note, okay? You need that programming note before we conclude here tonight. And I want to remind you, WrestleMania, same thing. WrestleMania, we'll do the live reactions just for fun, just for anybody that wants to come into the chat and chat WrestleMania with us. If you're watching it at home and you want to join us, go ahead. We'll be here. SlipperhouseExtraExtra.com. Nick Aldis, come back in. Tell him to subscribe right now, pal. All right? Do it, man. You're going to feel great. I didn't mean to click that. All right, well. What else we have? Baron, got anything, buddy? No? All right. Baron's got nothing, guys. Baron's got nothing, dude. But if you want a continuation of the XBRAND wrestling stuff, I just saw that they just now started to post clips of us talking about the new general manager over there at XBRAND Wrestling, which is an independent promotion that we cover here on Pro Wrestling Sauce. We just had Justin Valencia on last week. I mentioned it earlier in the program. Go back and check out that episode. Justin and me had a fantastic conversation about fast food and all that stuff and wrestling. Of course, wrestling. But check that out. Yeah. Don't forget to follow Jacob on Twitter also. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. He's at OHW_Jacob. I'm at Joshua O'Leary. Check us out on the Spotify and all that stuff too. If you're an audio listener, if you don't want to watch it, I suggest you watch it though. It's a lot more fun to come in here live. I have a lot more fun live. If you have suggestions or whatever, join in on the chat. Do whatever go for it, man. I'm also looking for if you're good enough in the chat and you can chat it up and really get me jazzed and going, maybe I'll have you call in. Maybe you can call in. Get that exclusive hotline number, which is my phone number. But yeah. Let's see. I'm going to cover the rest of Raw real quick. Just real quick. Let's cover the rest of Raw. What do we got here? All right. So we had DIY versus the Judgment Day. Their theme song is so bad. All right. Let's see what they gave it a B+. But this was Mysterio and McDonough, which Brian Peppers, good old Brian Peppers McDonough. What? They're saying a B+. I'm saying a D. Backstage, Priest allowed R-Truth to sell his knockoff. Oh, that was funny. R-Truth was hilarious. The match itself, meh. DIY. Oh, the DIY theme does not match the grizzled badass Ciampa. Dude, yeah, it doesn't. Neither does Johnny Gargano. Get him out of here. Get him away from Ciampa. Ugh. Okay, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Now, I liked the pre-package or the pre-match promo package from Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I thought that was, I just thought it was a nice little intro before the match got going, these people, these guys. Oh, yeah, them. It made me remember them. And they came out to the ring and had a little match here. It was a C. They won when they beat Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. The finish was an interesting and a fresh one, unlike any we've seen. Dude, I don't remember the finish. Should I watch the finish? I'm not watching it. Gunther's return set up Ludwig Kaiser versus Xavier Woods. That's right. Ludwig Kaiser versus Xavier Woods. I don't know. Xavier Woods is always a little bit unbelievable for me. His acting and stuff is just kind of. I hate how he. I'm gonna hold the microphone like this. I'm so witty and zany. Get out of here, Xavier. Okay, stop being so witty and goddamn zany. Okay, you don't own video games. Chill out. Yeah, they gave it a B plus. You know, Kaiser whooped his ass as he should have. Akira Tozawa versus Ivar. I already talked about this. We'll skip right over it. Rhea Ripley promo. Yeah, she came out and cut another promo. It was very good. They gave it an A. I also give it an A. They said she lost her train of thought for a moment, straight up blanking. I don't even remember that. But, of course, it was interrupted by Becky Lynch, who came out and did the same thing that she always does. Oh, I'm going to try to look tough. Oh, I'm looking tough. I don't know. She just tries to look tough. I don't hate that. It just seems fake. It's meh. Awesome Truth versus Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Awesome Truth. Not even a real tag team here going up against them. Of course, they gave it a C. I gave it a D. I just thought it was kind of goofy and kind of stupid. I like the stuff R-Truth is doing, but I'm more interested in him and Damian Priest's dynamic and what's going on there. Like, because Damian seems to have taken a liking to R-Truth, and I'm really into that storyline there because R-Truth could get involved with the Money in the Bank briefcase somehow when Damian does decide to cash in, you know, and maybe does he cost him? Does he help him? I don't know, but I'm into that. Tegan Knox and Natalya. Oh my God! I remember when this came on, I was like so fucking pissed at this match. I thought Jinder and Seth were getting ready to come on, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what is this? Get this out of here, dude. You know, I don't think I paid any attention to it. They gave it a C plus. I'm giving it an F. Fuck that match. All right, World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal. And why they use this old picture of Jinder too? Like they couldn't get it updated. He had like little curls on top of it. He had some hair still. I missed the mullet Jinder, the crazy mullet going on with the Singh Bros. He had his giant honey. I blew up the Singh Bros with him versus Seth Rollins here. They didn't advertise that the giant oversized Singh Bros would be a Jinder Mahal, but they were. And Damian Priest, of course, came out. There were shenanigans. This match was a little bit of all over the place, but it was really fun. There were moments where you were like, oh, shit, he hit the Colossus. He hit his finisher. It can't, you know, is he going to win? Yeah, Indashir was there, as I said. Next week on Raw, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk face-to-face, blah, 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 blah. Wait, that has nothing to do. Rollins sold a knee injury that has plagued him. Okay, so maybe Rollins is just going to take time off, dude. What's up with this knee injury? I mean, is it real? Is there confirmation there? Because I don't feel like there is. Don't feel like there's real confirmation. I could be wrong. Tegan Knox likes pork and beans? Jake, why would you say this? Yeah, they gave it a B. I give it a B too. And that was our Raw. That was our Monday night 3-hour long Raw program. Ugh, what is that? Yikes. Look at that. Yep, the Royal Rumble, Saturday, January 27th. We'll be here live on the channel, watching the show, just hanging out, having a good time. I'm going to make up the graphics and everything for that soon. And yeah, I'll be doing it on my laptop, so it'll be a little bit different. Hey, but we'll be here and we'll be having fun. Let's go ahead and end this program. Let me go ahead and get the everything pulled up. So I did the docket. I covered everything. Jake's been in the chat. Jacob says, "Hey everybody, how's everybody doing tonight?" All that stuff. Let's get out of here. It's been a fun time, fun little stream, fun little hour. Hour-long program. Don't forget to check out House Assembly Sundays right here on the channel. Me, Dirk, Clams, and Lori all goofing off, having a good time, as always. Subscribe for more stuff. We got more stuff coming soon. More shows, more fun, more laughs, more goofs, more gaffs. Great time. And thanks everybody for watching the show. If you watch it after it's live, appreciate that too. That's fucking awesome. I notice our views kind of like go up after all the I don't know, something's going on with YouTube too. Like, because my views be like fluctuating in weird ways, and then it won't show like when I like something. I'll be like on YouTube, and it won't show when I like something. It'll still say 0, even though this person's probably got like 1,000 likes, whoever I'm watching. Like, and it kind of does the same thing for our videos. But give it a thumbs up anyway. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. Jake, thanks for being in the chat and listening, even though you're at work. Tegan Knox, pork and beans, baby. Let's get those pork and beans rolling, okay? I like pork and beans. Jake, eat some pork and beans on the show. You won't do it. You won't do it. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. Thanks.